Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Computer Science and Engineering Workshop. This is your host, Eka Ottoman speaking. And in today's video, we're going to be looking at how we traverse through a linked list in C programming. This is going to be the second installment of the series called Linked Lists in C Programming. So if you haven't watched the first video, make sure to go ahead, watch that one, come back. And without further ado, let's jump straight in. Okay, so the basic idea of how we traverse through it is, well, you first come to our loop. We check if the head, the current node we're at, is null. If it is not, we print it out. And then what we do is we set head equal to next, which is actually how we increment in this case. Once we get to the programming part, you're going to understand it better. And we come back to the condition of our loop. We check if our head is now null. If not, we print it, we increment again. If the head is null now, we end our loop, and this is basically the idea here. Okay, so starting from where we last left, I'm gonna say void. Actually, no, before I say void, I'm just gonna increase the font size to make it a little bit more readable. So here I'm just going to say traverse. This is going to be the function to traverse through our linked list. And inside of its parameters, our lonesome parameter is going to be the address of the head node. And inside of this loop, not loop function, inside of this function, what I want to have is a while loop with the condition if head does not equal null. Actually, let me just rename this to I can't find a refactor. There we go. I'm just gonna rename it to current. Actually, no, this is gonna be dumb. Okay, so I'm just gonna say struct node current equals head to make it a little bit easier to understand. So if the current, the node that we're currently at, does not equal to null, what's going to happen is that it's going to print out the data inside of that node. After each execution, let's just print out a new tab to make it a little bit more readable. And then current.data. And then after this, what we need to do is we need to increment, move forward in our linked list. So to do that, what I'm going to say is in each execution of the loop body, we're going to assign the address of the next node and store it in our current variable here. And after this is done, I just want to print out a new line so that way the notification of the system pause doesn't stay in the same line as whatever. Anyway, so let's run this to see what happens. I'm just going to comment this and traverse here, and then pass in the address of A, and then yeah. Now let's see what happens. As you can see, we now fully traversed through the linked list. So this is a pretty basic operation, well, this was basically it for today's video. If you guys like the series, enjoy it, find it helpful by any means, make sure to like and subscribe, and see you guys in the next one.